Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500, a rare Friday video. We don't usually do videos on Friday, but today is Friday, February 11th, 2022. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report. And what an exciting few weeks it's been. But I'm going to start here with the ES Minis S&P March contract, and this is a 10-minute bar. And you can see here we had the make or break at 45.86 at this wave 2 high, and we had a 1 down. And the make or break means this 2 cannot go above that. So I want to explain this because I had some questions about the make or break and the fib targets. Okay, whenever I make a chart or a trade, the first question I always ask myself is, where am I wrong? And that becomes the make or break. So if I have 1 down here and I'm looking for a 2 up, 2 cannot retrace more than 100% of 1, so that becomes the make or break. What some customers have done is use the make or break for a stop, which makes sense, okay? And I'll just show you really quickly here an example of that. Scott here, he resubscribed, okay? He rejoined the service. Now that he understands that the make or breaks as his stops, things are going much better. And he's doing good, making a lot of money. Maybe as much as Bertha here, $63,000 in 3 weeks in January. But I won't bore you guys with all the happy customers and all their testimonials here. But there's a lot of happy people. And they're even sending in screenshots of their gains. But I want to get back to the main point. So this becomes the make or break. This was an unbelievable setup because the customers got this information here, okay? So if you knew the make or break was here and you wanted to go short, you're wrong by a point. Or if you get in a couple times, minutes or whatever, hours later, your risk is only 1 or 5 points depending on when you get in, and your reward, well, let's just figure out the reward here, okay, for this potential trade, okay, from top to bottom. And this is just the first day. There were more, okay? There's a 2.8% drop, 100 bars, and 129 points. So your risk is 1 to 5 points if you're using a make or break for a stop. And your reward, if you're good enough to get this, and we give downside and upside targets, as you know, is 129. So it's 129 to 1, or 2, or 5. But it's ridiculous, okay? But that's what I wanted to explain to you guys. And then people use the Fibonacci targets for entry and exit positions in their trade. That's how this is used. It's not a Woodson Wave Report is not a trading service per se. We don't offer entry and exit positions, but customers have figured out how to use these make or breaks and target prices with the Fibonacci retracement targets and multiples. Okay, so that was there. I want to take you guys fast forward to this morning. I put out a report. I think this is about 4 a.m., okay, because I had wave 1 down and I was looking for wave 2 up, and you can see my targets there, okay. So we put out a pre-market open report. See if I have that here. There it is, this morning on the 11th, and it was as of 4 a.m., and you can see that's where we were. That's where I was at 4 a.m. And I was looking for targets up and then targets down. So where does wave 2 up go? And there were the Fibonacci targets. You can see them there. And then the wave 3 extensions down there. We had 45.03 and 45.18. So we used 45.03, okay? And then as the morning went on, see, it got to 03 here, okay? The targets are still up there. And then it got to 45.18. So at that time, that's 10 in the morning, I put out a report, not a report, but things were going so fast that it takes too long to make charts. 10:30 Central, thank you for subscribing. With the new wave 2 up to 45.20, by the way, that was within 1.5 points of our ideal target of 45.18, which you saw on the chart. So that changes the downside target for wave 3. And that downside target became 45, I'm sorry, that was the other, a higher retracement. That That was the 618. I said if it goes past the 50, it could go to the 618. But if not, there's our target. Wave 3 equals wave 1 at 43.93, and there's the 1.618. Okay, so our customers got that. They got the upside target. It changed. It moved higher, which it can do. As soon as it did, bang, we're on it with a report, and we throw out an email because it takes too long to draw up the charts and all the pictures and all the targets and all that. So we just put out an email. Okay, so here we are. So it hits at 45.18, and what happens next? This happens, and we get a move down. Let me make that bigger and move these out of the way. Well, we'll go this way with this, okay? And we'll go here, and we'll draw it up for you guys. See if I can get it as good as I did in the report. It might be off by a point or two, but there's one, there's two, just past the 618. There's 43.93. What's that low? 43.93. So in the course of a day, we're right here at 10 in the morning, okay, and we get a high target there, which people got at 4 a.m. Okay, got that one to within a point and a half, and then we gave everybody this one, which was direct hit exactly on 43.93. So again, let's go back to the make or breaks, and our make or break was up here. It was 40. This was target was 45.85, and the mini futures gave us several opportunities here. I mean, this thing hung around within not many points and tried to hit that thing 2 or 3 times, but it showed us respect for the Fibonacci retracement by not breaking it by a point. But remember, we did that on the other one, so that was just for one day, okay, or an hour, okay. But what if you got short here and held it for a whole day? And you had this target, right? You had this target, you had this target, you had this upside target. You could have added to, this is just for one position. You have a risk of 1, 2, 5 points. You have a reward of 187. And this target was there. We knew it. We had it, and it hit right on. Happy Friday, traders. Happy Friday, Woodson Wave Report subscribers. They are getting this information first before it happens, sometimes at 4 o'clock in the morning, sometimes at 10 a.m. But the targets we've been hitting, when I say direct hits, they are, this one was a 1.5 off, and this was 0 points, and this was within a point. So upside, yes, and upside, yes, and downside, direct hit, okay? So that's how this stuff works, guys, and work it is doing, and it's doing incredible. So I wanted to get that out to you guys. By the way, I'll show you while we're here, and this is live on the E-minis. They stopped trading, but you see it shows respect for that by bouncing up. Okay, let's show you guys. Let's do here. So that's where 3 equals 1. Okay, 3 is a 1.618 at 43.15. What can we expect going forward? Well, 3s usually don't just do a 1-to-1, especially in a huge downturn. So it could do, excuse me, at least a 1.618. Let me see if I have the other ones up here. Yeah, there you go. 2.618 is 41.88. 3.618 is 40.61. That's in the futures. But let's go to this third wave, okay, and see where we might expect the fourth wave to retrace to. There we go, and there's, I think that's pretty close. You know me, I like to be within the 100th of a point, because the beauty of Elliott Wave is within 100th of a point, of 1 point, 100th of 1 point where you're wrong. Like here, this 3, okay, this 3, this 4 cannot go above the wave 1 low, right there, okay, so our Fibonacci target is 44.42. The Fibonacci 50% is 44.57, but the wave 1 low is 44.54. So it can't hit it. So again, the make or break is going to be right here, okay? Let me put that in for you guys. You can see how we do this. I believe that's 40. let me get on there, 44.55. Okay, so we'll put MOB equals 1 low 44.55. There we go. And it goes up there. And now we know, okay, if we're long, it should stop here. That's where we're wrong. That's a make or break. That's what some traders use as a stop, okay? If this move goes up here, then this is not 3 and that is not 4, okay? Because 4 has to stay below the low of 1. That's how we use, and you can do this on a 1-minute chart, a 5-minute chart, an hourly chart, a yearly chart. They're all the same. They're fractals of each other, okay? So I wanted to show you guys too that, well, we won't get into that, but we're going to get into Fibonacci turn dates because that's very important coming up because this day was huge. This move here was huge, and I wanted to explain that to you guys real quick here. I don't know if I can get this on. Yeah, okay. From this low here, okay, we had a 1 up, a 2 down, and a 3 up, okay? That's before this happened. Let's back that up, okay? Okay, how huge was that? It changed. It didn't change. It shaped where the market's going for the next several months, if not longer. Okay, this is 1, this is 2, this is a 3. If this goes from here up, it's a 5, and it breaks that count. It breaks that bear count over here, and now you're looking at this for a low, and you're looking at probably 5 waves up and moves to an all-time high. But the bear count was correct, and now we're looking at all this and more, and this is just 1, 2, 3 of 4 and 5 of 1. And then we get a larger wave, 2 up, 3 down, 4 up, and 5 down. So it's in the initial stages of a huge decline, okay? And we know where we're wrong again. We're wrong here, we're wrong here, okay? So that's what's going on. I think I wrote about that, but we were talking about 210 is a potential to be a huge day. This is 210 in more than one way. And one was that count, but the other was what it would do for the longer term as far as the main direction of the market. And it is down. And by the way, this is just the first wave. When you get into the third wave, everybody knows the direction of the market. Right now, there's people who are denying, and that's normal. But that's the bull market left over. But we're not there yet. And this could still be broken. But for now, the make or breaks are holding. Subscribers are happy. They're making money. They're using this the way you should do it. So that's what I wanted to explain to you guys. Sorry for being so long-winded, but I thought I'd explain that stuff to you because I don't know if everybody understood that. Okay, we may do something Sunday night. I want to get into the turn dates because there's some really exciting stuff coming up with that. Maybe I'll get to that on Sunday night. Okay, until next time, take care, everyone.